Alright, what's up everybody? Another video. This time I'm playing Ogren. Haven't played Ogren in a while. It was the first class I played in the game. I played it all the way to 30 before I made anything else. I loved it, and then the talents came out, and I just kind of was like, I didn't like how everything was like, you must heavy attack. My child will heavy attack. And, I don't know, I was just like, stereotypical tank build, and like, the gun build was cool. But I don't know. I felt like there was so much cooler shit with the other classes, and that like, the Ogre was just kind of like, you only had one. I didn't like that the only melee play style was heavy attack. So I was like, what if I want a light attack? What about the Mark III cleaver? You know what I mean? But then I was like, I kind of just like it now. I just realized, like, yeah, I kind of do like being tanky and stuff. So this is a tank build. It may not really look like it, but we're not wearing a shirt. Yeah. So I'm running the power maul. I like it. It's not the slab shield. Nothing wrong with shield weapons. If you enjoy it, you enjoy it. I'm just saying I don't want to use slab shield. I think it's too obvious. I want to show up and be like, they're gonna be like, nah, this guy can't tank. And it's like, yeah, I can fucking tank. You know what I mean? So I like the heavies on it. I like the charge attack. I think the charge attack is super fun. It's got like a crazy stagger. It's even better than the heavy attacks on staggering like a bunch of enemies. And it does solid damage. It does like I think like the lights do like 700 damage versus like carapace, like crushers, and like mutants and stuff. So you're not gonna be one tapping stuff, but like if you need like a little bit of damage in a pinch while CCing them, it's like it does the job. So I really like it for that. Although the activation is 8. I don't know if you have ever used it, but like when you activate the special, you like cripple yourself for some reason. Like you move like hella slow. It is what it is. Not really a big change of pace though for Ogre, to be honest. I'm rocking the heavy stubber, particularly the fast firing variant. Mostly because I like the quick setup time it has. It's very quick to set up. You whip it out fast, you brace it quick, and it fires fast. Personally, for the aesthetic purposes, I like the fast fire rate. I like the way it feels. I like the way it sounds. The damage kind of sucks, so you're really only using it for like horde clearing, light special sniping. Mutants are gonna take forever. You're not gonna get a kill a mauler anytime soon, or like a heavily armored rager. It is what it is, but that's not really your job to be taking out big stuff hella fast anyways. But it is great for hordes though. Don't get me wrong, it's great for hordes. We're running something different here. We're going wounds and double health. I want my max health bar to be. I want my health to be just like fucking crazy. I don't need stamina. I normally run stamina, but I have enough. Ogren has a ton of stamina, so we're running that. We're running block efficiency, stamina, max health, and stamina regen. I think I already said that. Yeah, and like a little bit of damage resistance. Super obvious. Everything you would expect in a tank build. And then as far as like a name for this build, I don't know. It's just kind of like all the stuff that I've kind of like really been enjoying. I would say like, I don't know. This guy, he looks like that Cyber Psycho from Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Like what was it? The one with like the hammer that shows up and like David like literally blows his head off. He looks like that guy. So that's what this build is gonna be called. It's that Cyber Psycho from that show. Let's see here. So Furious is cool. It's a little bit of damage. I don't really care. I just came to get best defense. Best defense with Smash 'em. You replenish 25% toughness when you hit a single enemy or multiple enemies with a heavy attack. I'm always going to be heavy attacking. I'm always going to get toughness. These two together are what's going to like it's going to let you just wade into the middle of the fight, and your toughness bar is going to be. It's going to take a long time for them to shoot through it. So you get so much. You get so much from this. It's insane, especially with all the toughness replenishment talents you can get. We're running double toughness here. Heavyweight damage reduction. Crushers can no longer one tap you. And just like everything else, kind of getting some damage reduction is nice, and the damage against them is nice. I just really enjoy it. Linchpin toughness replenishment by 50% while in coherency. That's huge. Bombs away. I love bombs away. I love all the throwables. I like this one though. You have 2, which is bigger than the frag bomb, but frag bomb only gets 1, so it's like obviously it's huge in that it can murder like everything on a field. I like this though. It's a little more like. This is for protecting reses. That's pretty much all I use it for. I don't use it to kill shit, really. I use it just for, you throw it at a body, wherever it may be. Grenades come out. They CC everything. Now, like, let's say the 6 Ragers that are murdering your Psyker are, like, all CC'd, and that you can now stick the res. And, like, particularly Maulers. Maulers will, like, fuck you up if they do the overhead. So this will prevent them from doing that while you can stick a res. Even though you have a ton of stamina and block efficiency. Overheads are still going to destroy your day. So, slam, more impact. Yep, CC. Soften them up for more damage for everybody else. Huge toughness, and toughness damage reduction. Basic tank shit. indomitable versus everything else because I love the low cooldown. I just think it's really fun. It's a nice repositioning tool. Like, let's get out of here. You know what I mean? Like, maybe you need to get out of there. Maybe your team needs to get out of somewhere. I think it's really fun, honestly, as well. I like the movement speed and the attack speed. It's nice. It really changes the pace of a bad fight. Replenish toughness on hit. So this is great for, like, let's say like a bunch of gunners are like shooting you in the face, and there's a horde between you and the gunners. You charge through the horde. You get all your toughness back while they're shooting you, so you don't just like get destroyed from your armor breaking and your health bar getting decimated by a bunch of reapers and God knows what. This will prevent that from happening. Pulverize for bleeding because we have damage reduction synergy. So yep, bleed on heavy attack hit, more damage. I'm gonna be heavy attacking a lot. And then we go middle path here. We go middle path. The damage is whatever. I mean, it's nice. Stagger, more damage. Sure, why not? But really for stay close. Toughness, replenishment for you and allies, and coherency. So this is huge because I think a lot of people run bone breakers. You'll be able to have some nice synergy with other augments. And also this, like, I mean, it does it for... This will augment the Psycho Shield regen, the Relic regen, the Veteran Yell, like, and all their toughness replenishment, and, like, just from killing stuff. It just... More tankiness for everybody on the team. It's great. Let's see. Damage resistance for bleeding enemies. Yep, that's great with our charge and with our heavy attacks, which we're going to be doing both a lot of. I went for Get Stuck In because I like the movement speed bonus to yourself, which stacks with the one that already exists, by the way. So you're getting 45% movement speed. And then also it's nice because it gives your allies that movement speed as well as making them immune to stunts and suppression. So, like, this ability that was like, hey, let's get out of here, now becomes a really, really good let's get out of here, because now they can all follow you and not get, like, pinged down by random horde enemies or, like, maybe, like, some bile on, like, a Beast of Nurgle or something. It's just nice. It makes it even better at what I already want to use it for. And then cooldown reduction. 5% for every elite killed. Like I said, this is 30 seconds. So, like, let's say, naturally a bunch of Ragers show up or a bunch of Maulers show up. Those are both elite enemies. You charge through all of them because obviously you're like, well, I want to CC all these guys. So you do, and you apply bleed to, like, every single one. So now you get a bunch of damage resistance. They kill them all, and now you get, like, 75% of your cooldown back. It's amazing. Won't give in. I'm always going to be trying to stick reses. This is great for clutch scenarios. So obviously I want that. I don't really care about blocking like pushing. Like, I'm heavy attacking anyways. Like, you know what I mean? I don't care. And then these two over here, the reason I didn't go these two is, like, this one's fine. I don't really... The taunt in this game, it's like, yeah, I don't really care. Like, the taunt is that we're killing them. Like, you don't need to taunt things that are dead. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, I'm not saying anything against people that use taunt. I think it's fine. It's not for me. And then payback time, damage on melee hit. I don't really need more damage. I'm tanky. Let's see. Feel no pain. Yep. Damage resistance and toughness replenishment. Feels good. I didn't augment it though. I didn't take any of these because this is... I don't need it. I just heavy attack and I get my toughness back. Pushing restores feel no pain. I can stop taking damage long enough to get these back. I'm not worried about that. And then more toughness replenishment. It's overkill. We have enough. So yeah, I'd rather just go take some other stuff. And that's it. I know that was kind of like a blitz, but I've literally, to be honest, I've recorded this like several times just to get it right, and I just can't. I don't know. I've just been fucking it up. So you gotta bear with me here. Let's get into the gameplay though. This will be fun. All right. So we're gonna kind of jump into the action here, just right off the rip, because this is literally how it happened. We came kind of into an immediate down. Unfortunate. So I'm just kind of like, okay, I'm kind of surveying. I'm like, all right, I think the body's over there. Oh, wait. I'm like, where's my hit markers? And then I realize the body's in there. I'm like, oh shit. So I do a little bit of trolling, and then I charge into cover, just trying to stay out of the line of fire. And then I get like pushed back by this Reaper behind this guy, so I was like really sad about that. So I just wanted to smack the bulwark and open him up. If you didn't know, the charge attack this thing opens up the bulwark and then it one tap every time, so really useful for that purpose. And then we're just fragging out, suppressing fire and whatnot. I'm really sad. I literally just recorded. I've been having a bunch of recording issues, man. I literally just recorded this, and then I like recorded the audio from the video with my voice, so it's just like, ah. So I'm watching this for the second time. So hopefully I mean, admittedly, the first time I was kind of just like, kind of going off on random tangents, but hopefully this will be a little more, insightful. Yeah, so Ogren, tank Ogren. Big thing, stay in the front, obviously. Except for the case. I mean, I wouldn't say maybe the front isn't exactly what you should be aiming for. Also, my gun's bigger, get wrecked. I want to be wherever the horde's at. I want to be wherever all the action is. So wherever it's behind my team, in front of my team, just wherever I am needed. I'm sticking reses. If there's heavy armor, you know I'm there. I'm CCing the crushers. And if nothing else is happening, I have my gun out and I'm just like having fun. So that's the game plan. I think having a gun that like can be quick, like whipped out really fast, also gives this some sort of solo potential because it gives you that extra versatility, being able to deal with a threat that's just like a little bit out of your range. Maybe you want to kill something on the approach that like you can't get to like immediately. It's just really nice for being whipped out and have an option that I think maybe some of the other guns don't give you. I think the kickback is great at it. I think the stubber is good. I haven't used the medium stubber a whole lot, so maybe that one could be good. Rumble is decent for that purpose, anyways. Although the one shot, you really got to make it count. So if you're going to be using the power maul, the power attacks or the heavy attacks kind of low for boss damage. The charge attack does, as you can see. Like the lights do like decent damage. And I see Reapers here, so like I think Reapers are a bigger threat than this gas spawn, so I just really want to get them off the field. Luckily the chaos spawn just like forgot I existed, so I was like, okay. Just trying to carve out some space for our team. Huge bubble. I think that honestly is going to keep our team alive here. Not me. There's a shooter show up. We're chilling. The dubstep's going. I'm in flow state. Just bonking stuff. There's not a whole lot to say in terms of like insightful Ogre gameplay. It's really just gonna be watching me heavy attack stuff like for an entire game. So if you're not an Ogre player. This is it. This is the experience. This is the ride. I think the excitement is if just like watch my toughest part, man. Like watch some of these high intensity scenarios where like I should definitely be dead and I just don't die. That's where the enjoyment is. That's why I like to play this. That's where the fun is. And also like sniping stuff with the stubber is like honestly really fun. Yeah, I mean, it's simple in design, it's simple in execution. So, if you're like a Psyker player that really likes like, keeping up stacks and having that like crazy, like hearing voices and shit, like this is gonna be an experience for sure. Yeah, right there. Just whip out the stubber, deal with those gunners real quick. Like normally, if I was like, I feel like there'd be, I'd see Ogrens have trouble with that. If I was like in a different game. One of the other nice things about Ogren is if there's like a second Ogren, now you have two Ogrens. Like it's hilarious. I love it. The voice lines are hilarious. I love it.
Get back here, runt. How much further?
I'd like to take a second with consumables. I always like to check what people have and like is it really willing to take. Except in some cases, like if I've already like kept a tab on it, I can like just kind of like already have that knowledge. But definitely in these quieter times, I'm taking a little more time to just sort of chill out, figure out what I'm grabbing. Oh yeah, so my team, so they did this a couple times, and I know that like this is a shock troop, and so like there's like specials behind us all the time and stuff. But like these guys, they did it twice here, where it was just sort of like they just like lingered a little too long. It was just like a little like okay, like I heard you need to deal with the threat, now like why are you still there? You know what I mean? It didn't make me mauled or anything. Like I wasn't upset. It was just like a little like okay, like it's kind of weird. You know what I mean? Yeah, here we are showing off our big gun. Like I said, my gun's bigger than yours, so Correct. You don't, no, you know, gun luggers don't get to have all the fun. You know what I mean? Country Ogres make do. Yeah, the burst fire is surprisingly accurate. Especially if you crouch too. And then yeah, so this is something I don't do a whole lot, but I wish I did more of. It's something I'm getting used to. Is like if I'm advancing on like a gun line or something, unbrace the gun and just run at them. Just hold down left click or you know burst fire the guys and suppress them, and you can like totally approach what's the word? Unmolested. Yeah, by bullets. Because if you're an Augur player, I know for certain you've had this experience where like you've been approaching like direct gunners particularly, and they just completely destroy you while you're on the approach. Oxbursters don't even care. I barely took any damage from that. We're back in there already. I somehow dodged this. I don't know what the fuck happened, but it provides or something. Yeah, admittedly, I'm a little oblivious to where my team is, but as long as I'm on the Crusher, I think I'm doing my job, so that's fine. As long as the Crusher isn't attacking anybody else. Dude, cause one, oh man, sorry, I'm tired. One Crusher overhead is enough to like just down somebody, so. Like definitely, I would say that Crushers and Maulers are like highest priority when playing this kind of style. You want to keep the heavy armor occupied. You're not going to be able to kill it very fast, but you will be able to keep it in one spot. So that's all you need to do, really. Just having fun with the gun, though. I'm not even sweating ammo, honestly. Like, ammo packs come. It's fine. Like, I don't even use my gun that much. I feel like.
Bleeding ammo.
Yeah, man. Dude, I don't know. Have you guys played Rogue Trader, by the way? Because I've been having so much fun with that game. I don't think I'm going to do like a playthrough like on YouTube or whatever. I just kind of want to play it and have fun. You know, I don't want to have to worry about recording and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Also, I think if I did even record it, I'd probably only record like the fights. I think that would... I think all the like the middle games is sort of like... It's a lot of reading and, you know, we all read the different paces and stuff and blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I don't think it would translate well. The fights are cool. And sure enough, the builds are cool. The build crafting in that game is insane. It is just like, there's so much tools. And you can kind of get paralyzed by choice, but if you know what, like, kind of what you want to do and, like, kind of archetype you want to follow, you can trim off a lot of the fat in those selection screens. I've really been enjoying it though. I think the writing's good. I think the characters are fun. It's a bit buggy, but it's like $40, so it's like, you know, whatever. Like, and you know, I imagine the devs probably got pushed a little bit to like get a release on some time. So it's like, you know what? I understand. It's fine. Like, it'll get patched. I think it's worth the buy though, for sure. I love this area. The smoke is so cool. If you guys don't know the strat yet, just put your ass against a wall that doesn't have a hole in it, and you're probably be fine. So I just want to go to like a hookah lounge. I've been to a couple before. Definitely interesting spots for sure. Never been alone though. That'd be kind of a vibe. Honk. Yeah, ain't nothing to it. You know, I think this team really works well too with my being an Ogren, because we have like the flame that can just go through me and the lightning that can go through me, so we're not having to worry about like me blocking a bunch of shots. That is something I like to keep in mind though when I play Ogren. This part's kind of weird because there's like such an open front line, so I'm not super concerned about keeping firing lanes open. But if we're in like a closed scenario, I try to keep it in mind that I should probably be on the sides, not in the front of the sight line. Yeah, so here's that scenario I was talking about where they kind of stick around too long in the back. So I'm like, okay, you know, I'm just kind of clearing the way to the next objective. I'm like, okay, yeah, there's like nothing really here, so like a special or two, but who cares? Like, you know, we can just kill them. Plan the charge, and then I turn around and I'm like, okay, they're still there. That's kind of weird. Like they haven't even tried to move. I'm like, oh, well, Zealot's here anyways. And then I'm like, well, I opened this hole here, so I should probably, like, you know, take care of it. I don't want people sneaking up on us. And yeah, I try not to advance. Like, I'm not advancing too far. I'm just kind of, like, holding it. I can still see those guys. They're in the exact same spot, though. I'm like, what are you guys doing? Like, I understand the specials, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't seem a little bit too long. Like, maybe somebody went AFK or some shit. Like, maybe that cat stepped on their keyboard or something. I don't know. But you know, we're the tank here. You know, we don't maul, we don't spam pings. We just chill, smack stuff. Nothing's really changed, to be honest. I'm smacking stuff either way, so. Poor guy. Just be in the front line, and I look around. I'm like, okay, I guess I'm just here. Whatever. A line of direct gunners. Open source sniper. Oh man, I'll be yawning too much then. I'm going to bed after this. I'm tired. Headphones go crazy though. Hear that trapper hella quick. And here I'm trying to pace a little bit. I'm like, alright. It took me like forever to get out there. So here's something. So when you get to these arenas, right? So I imagine these arenas is when the difficulty of the map is going to be like at its peak. So some people like to try and like, what's the word, ration their Medicaid usage. So like, I don't have any wounds, I'm not going to use it, but I'm like, nah. The difficulty is about to spike. I want to be at max power because a down when it's at the hardest part of the map is like, that's when it's going to go. Now I'm not going to be like totalitarian and say like, you know, if I'm in a game and like people don't want to use the Medicaid, I'm not going to spam ping the Medicaid. That accomplishes nothing. It's like me personally, that's the mind that I like to take this at. I want to have all my HP. I want to make absolutely sure that, you know, we get past this.
I'll be back.
Bleeding dead yet? Big mouth.
This is gotta do me tough, for real. Like, I feel like this is one of the toughest ones to like have your ass against the wall. There's like they spawn a bomber who's like you can't be seen, and then it's like it's Jover, which you can kind of see right here. But you can see my nades coming out. So the nades, I want to keep the body alive. I want to keep the rages off it. And then look at that block efficiency going in. 2 wounds, LOL. No biggie. Use our entire load here. Yeah, I didn't realize this when I was playing, but everybody's running 2 wounds. That is crazy. I can't imagine. Like, if you're running 2 wounds, like, all it takes is 1 Poxburster and it's Jover. Like, you know, like 1 Poxburster, you're at half, and then that's it. You know what I mean? Like, you get Poxburst again or something. Like, just something goes wrong and it's over. But, I mean, these guys, they don't go down that much, so, like, you know, maybe I'm just bad, but I don't know. For me, it's like, I like to have that insurance of, like, maybe I'm having an off day and, like, I don't want to be I don't want to die for it, you know what I mean? Like, makes me feel bad. It's kind of funny though, you know, this game is like so like grimdark and like brutal, and then like, you know, you die and like you literally just put the time out, like, you know what I mean? Like for like what, like 15 seconds, and that's actually hilarious. If you didn't know the Ogren passive, I think it works for the events here, where it's like you know, you're hacking or whatever. I think that stuff can smack you and you won't get immediately knocked out as long as your toughness holds. I think it could even go beyond that. I'm not entirely sure, but it is a little counterintuitive because the Ogren is like, you know, let's let the big dumb guy do the hacking. But, you know, the Omnissiah provides something like that. I don't know. Like I said, I've been playing Rogue Trader, so I really like the Tech Priest dude. He's so cool. He's got like, he has like a two-handed melee weapon, and then he also has like that mecha arm or whatever. He's so much fun to build. It's so fun. I decked him out with like a plasma pistol, and like, yeah, and then eventually like a plasma rifle. So he's just like, he's in there, he's chopping heads off, and then he's like blowing people up with plasma. It's so sick.
This route's one way.
Looks to me like the
If you use Psyker in yours, you can be Psyker in that game. And there's like different like trees of like Psycherism or whatever. Watch this guy get sent to the Shadow Realm, by the way. I see it. Yeah, maybe I'll do some like unfair battles or something. That'd be fun. It'd be cool to see like hear what y'all did too, like what strategies y'all use and stuff like that. Snacking on shotgunners. And here I'm like, I don't know why, I just get sick of the means. So I'm like, you know what? I'm sick of these means. It feels bad to kind of smack them with the heavy attacks because it takes so long. So I'm just like, you know what? Just die. Even then, it takes like half my clip, but it's worth it.
Ammo time.
And I'm rewarded with ammo, even though I really didn't need it. But I think that guy ran past it anyways, so it's like a big deal. We'll assume he didn't see it. And they're like swimwear. Going crazy. Here in a second, you're gonna see just how tanky this build is. Watch that toughness bar. Everybody's here. Shotgunners, gunners, melee. And I'm just here. In the thick of it. I even pull out my nade. Don't even care. Big charge. Cancel there. I like to cancel with the backdash. It really helps against like exactly that, where like there's just so happens to be some bullshit in your charge. Yeah, that was cathartic. I remember that. I just remember this moment sticks out to me as like the most fun moment of the match. There's actually another part that's really fun, I think. I'm gonna make an executive decision and say that wasn't my fault. I think that was gonna happen regardless. You know, if you had like red tattoos, you could totally do like a Kratos cosplay with like Ogren or something.
Ammo. And it's all mine.
That'd be cool.
Heard of this thing called Eye of Terror?
Is that like a Rogue Trader thing? Is this something in Rogue Trader? Like, I haven't gotten that. I've only like gotten like chapter 2 or something, so I don't know. But yeah, I never thought I'd see it today, but I'm like really enjoying Warhammer lore these days. It's quite extensive, but I think with Rogue Trader is kind of what, I don't want to say nail in the coffin because that makes it sound bad, but it's definitely got me more interested, that's for sure. Yeah, so we're just kind of holding our own here. Just kind of waiting for the team. Just chilling. Killing specials. No big deal. I get lucky, dude. The pyro like staggers the other pyro, which is like hilarious.
No more bomber.
And then luckily, I was walking, and then I just like charged with fire, because why not? And just in time. Just to see this guy out of the way. Because I guarantee he would have pushed us out into Demon House, and that would have been terrible. That was unfortunate. That dude got instant sniped. I remember, like, you couldn't even see the laser there for a second. I gotta smack on that dog real quick.
Whatever comes next, you'll do better as a group.
Get out of life!
Stab him in the back of the head real quick. So this next part coming up. So I remember this. People start this like little Vox Skull encounter, and then they just like, without even like watching where the thing goes, they immediately like assume it's gonna go where they thought it went before, because like they didn't. Maybe they don't know that it goes two different ways, and I don't know. So like, watch this. So it goes. It can go either way. It can go left or right, left or forward. So that guy pings left immediately and runs deep in there, and it's like, what's over here? So like, where are you going? You know, don't anticipate. Just look and proceed. You know what I mean? Like, I was in the military, so maybe that's just the whole like following orders type shit. And I'm not like a fucking, you know, like gung ho. Like when I was in there, I was like, man, this place sucks. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't. But that's still kind of stuck though. It does make sense. It's like, you know, if you anticipate, you're gonna mess it up more often than not. Which admittedly it might be just like a way to like tell people to like shut the fuck up and kind of be what's the word? Don't think too much. Don't think too much about it, which is totally on brand for the military. But yeah, here I get frustrated. I'm like maybe my passive will let me do maybe. And then I'm like checking for the like the spawn door, making sure I don't get popped or so surprised. And then tragedy strikes. Elite sniper out of nowhere. No worries. I just sick this like super easy. No worries. I just walk back up and down smash. Don't even care. Go backpedaling. Another thing I see with Ogrins is they get a little too invested in like fighting off the horde or maintaining the front line. It's like, you know, like the objective is done, man. Let's get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Like you can hold the front line while backtracking. Another like, and the opposite end of that is that like they just don't know when to stop pushing forward. Like, you know what I mean? Like there's just not any reason to go forward, and like they'll just be wading into the thick of it without really needing to, and then their team doesn't follow because they're preoccupied with something, and they get trapped. And it's like, well, that's, you know, so if you're playing Augur, be cognizant of that. Just, you're the front line, but they're not always going to follow you, nor should they. Here the veteran stealth does their own thing. Totally fine with that. You know, they're stealth. I get it. The objective's got to get done. I'm here to make sure the psycho doesn't get blown out. Trying to stay on him. Make sure he's nice and safe. And the thing's kind of quiet down, so I'm like, okay, I think I can start breaking these. Somebody's got to do it. Checking in with Psycho every now and again. And then I think here, yeah, as soon as I see that there's like literally more than like 4 enemies, I'm like, alright, it's time to get back in the be in the front line here. I'm not gonna worry about the objective, but I can care less. I'd rather not have people die. Like it'll get done, you know. These guys will get cleared out. We'll get another relaxing period. And we'll get there. But then I think the veteran shows up. The veteran's like, I want the objective. Look at that CC by the way on that charge attack. It's huge, way bigger than a heavy attack. You know, admittedly, like the slab shield could totally like do that all with heavy attacks, but I don't use slab shield. And I don't know how the Psyker lives here in this next bit. Just watch. Just trying to kill this meat, and I'm like, please. And then look at how much shit is in here. My charge is almost up cooldown. That was a fat charge. And I'm like, alright, let's get out of here. I like to think the movement speed buff helped. I think I have an opportunity to snag this real quick. One in the chamber, by the way. And then back to babysitting. The vet is all the way on the objective, by the way. I don't even think he's going for the res. He just... Oh no, he's up there. Okay, he's just watching. We're kind of just backtracking, killing as we go. I remember when I was playing this, I thought that he like was just up there the entire time, and I was like, alright. I was like, alright, that's cool. Oh yeah, he also had these scripts whenever he did stuff that like automatically did like a little voice line, like in the chat or whatever. It's kind of cool. Oh yeah, check this out. Watch the cooldown here. So I charge all those rages. Every time they die, they give me cooldown back. Look at my cooldown right now. It's back to like 75%. Dude. That's crazy. And then before the next wave can show up, it's already back up. Big boom. Don't even care about the trapper. Just get out of the trap. That's all that matters. I backdashed. You saw it. I backdashed to cancel. It's like giving me a little thank you. I remember how I felt particularly good about that one because I know I hate beating traps, man. Beating traps just kills my morale. So being able to get people out of there really fast feels really nice. Because I know they're like, oh my god, I got trapped, it's over, and then like immediately they're out, and I'm like, oh my god, thank goodness. Here we just mulch. This is what I mean about the aesthetic part, like the fast fire rate, it just feels so nice to just like sort of land in like a big horde or whatever. As long as it's not a mutant, it feels bad shooting a mutant and a reaper, but... Yeah, see, look, I'm getting smacked. It doesn't even matter. I was getting shot by that gunner, too. Yeah, it's supposed to be all she wrote, though. I think this bubble's about to pop on this big canister thing or whatever. They obliterated it like hella fast. And I was like, oh, damn. Like, I did not expect you to kill that fast. And yeah, we're just moving out of here. I ult here just to give us a little bit of movement speed because I know the horde's coming. Because I played this map before. And I wanted to get us there real quick. Try to clip the horde. And then yeah, we got through the L, so we're chilling. Imagine getting stuck on that final part right there. Like you go up, the horde meets you there, and like a bomber comes behind you or something. It'd be so sad. Oh yeah, watch me snipe this sniper though real quick. Look at how accurate that thing was. That's it though. Yeah, I mean, I had fun playing this. I hope you guys had fun watching. I know it probably wasn't the most, what do you want to say, tactically... there's not much to say, man. It's tank Ogren. I mean, what do you want? Heavy attack, shoot stuff. That's it. That's why you play Ogren. So, yeah, see you in the next video.